Welcome back to Evil Deedz, and we are playing on choices. We are in Chapter 7 at the moment. So let's begin. So Chapter 7, the Guided City, or Gilded. Now playing as Kenna, you're walking through the army camp with Gabriel and Leon by your side. We have just over 1,000 former Stormhold soldiers under my command. The mercenary force led by Sovereign was 2,000 strong. I'm pleased to say that all 2,000 mercenaries has pledged their loyalty to you, Kenna. That leaves us with a force of 3,000 troops and 100 men, and then the monks. We need more if we're going to retake Stronghold Castle, but at least it's a promising start. What about the common people of our kingdom? You already asked that. They're all farmers, pitchforks, the village people normal. So do you think we can rally them to join us? Well, word of what you're doing will spread. If your legend reaches them, if it inspires them, they just might fight with you. As you approach where Leon men are camped, you see Jackson. Queen Kenna, something's been troubling me. Please allow me to speak. What is it? When we first met, I treated you as though you were nothing. You had no idea who I was. Still, I took your sword from you. I behaved abominable. He kneels before you. Please, your majesty, don't let that lessen your regard for me. I have no doubts that you will serve me with honor. Don't be ridiculous, get up. I will always. He leaves a proud look on his face. That was well handled. Thank you, Gabriel. I have to admit, it feels odd having someone treat me like their superior. It's the way of the military. An ant alone is nothing. An army of ants under the command of one queen, that is another thing entirely. Speaking of, look around you. As you look around, those who fall under your gaze stop what they're doing and salute you. Your victory over Sovereign has had an impact, much the way a bolt of lightning has had an impact upon the tree. You pass the mercenary section of camp and cross paths with Val. Lady Kenna, I need to thank you. For what? For making me the new commander of the mercenaries. When one falls, another rises. Anyways, we need to talk. My mercenaries might have agreed to help you without our usual pay. But we're going to face a real army if we go against Prince Marco, and a well-equipped one at that. Our leather armors are fine against drunken bandits, but might as well be paper against Nafiki soldiers. And my men's armor needs repairs badly. So we need coin, and lots of it. Where can we get it? Ever heard of a legend of Orila or something? The Gilded City, east of the Five Kingdoms. I've heard tales of fabled gardens and gold mines. A city rich beyond all imagination. That's the one. If memory serves me, it's also a hidden city. One that would be conquered immediately if its location were known. It is hidden, but I know the way. I've been there. I'm surprised you haven't robbed them already. Is it true everyone owns a peacock? Well, yeah, actually. But the important thing is that they have money, lots of money. How is it you learned the location of the most hidden city in the world? Even the wealthiest cities need a little hired muscle now and then, especially when they want to keep a low profile. We cleared some bandits out of the mountains for them. 1 week's work, and we lived on that pay for months. It won't be easy getting their coin. Don't know if Queen Kenna is up for the challenge. I'm always up for the challenge. They'll help, or we'll make them help. I have the utmost faith in you, my queen. Thank you, Gabriel. Let's hope the people of Arila feel the same way. Lead the way to Uriga or something. Leaving the majority of your army in the Greenlands or grasslands, you march with a force of 200 through the forest to the base of a mountain range. This is where things get interesting. The mercenaries get to work clearing aside a massive pile of boulders. After an hour of work, they revealed the opening to a secret mountain passage. So this is how they stayed hidden. There's a dozen traps and false trails steering travelers away from Arila. Believe me, finding the city by any other means isn't easy. After a long journey winding through treacherously narrow mountain passes, your group reaches a guard post at the outer edge of Arila. The city is beyond beautiful. They say Arila is guided by the precious ores mined from its very foundation. Let's hope they're willing to part with some of it. I've managed to recruit an army, but that won't do much good if I can't feed it. Could we even get money for siege weaponry? Perhaps if the legends are true, then Orlands guards their wealth closely and see visitors as threats. Guess we have our work cut out for us. 2 guards approach. Halt, outsiders. State your purpose. We need your aid. We wish to form an alliance. We need your aid. We must have heard that the false King Lufa, Navikis, has taken the 5 kingdoms. I am the rightful queen of Stormholt, and I am gathering my army to march against his son, Prince Marco. Your wars don't concern us. They will. You only remain safe because Lufa hasn't found you yet. Ally yourself with our cause, and we will protect you. Let us speak with your leaders. They will want to hear our offer. 2 guards look at each other. Very well. Much appreciated. There's that charm I was talking about. The guards look down the trail at your army of 200. I'm afraid we can only let a small party through. No more than 5 people. We can't allow a foreign army inside our walls. Understood. My army will make camp far from your gates. The last thing we want to do is seem threatening. And you are welcome to come in, provided you leave your weapons with us. Hang on, we have to hand over our weapons? Since when? You got to be joking. The two guards exchanged a brief glance. These are troubled times. It is our sworn duty to ensure the security of Aurora. Surely you can understand our position. Of course. You look pointedly at Leon, who grumbles as he hands over his sword to the guards. As others begin to follow suit, Val walks over to you. Here, let me help you with that. As Val helps you undo your weapon belt, she speaks in a voice too low for the guards to hear. I don't like this. They're acting more paranoid than usual. You think they're hiding something from us? Maybe, or maybe something happened to make them even less trusting of outsiders than they used to be. Either way, I feel a lot better if one of us had a weapon, just in case. You got a small blade on you, something you can hide? I do have a dagger. You really think I should sneak it in? My gut says yes. If my gut's wrong, the Orleans never need to know. Some choices pay off later in the story. Sneak the dagger in to see what kind of lasting effect it may have. And I can't do it. Not enough diamonds. Too risky. What if they catch us? We need these people on our side. So I'm guessing Marco has set it up. Or a surprise ambush inside. Something along them lines. Fine, guess it's just me and my fists again. You hand your weapons over to the guards. You, Gabrielle, Leon, and Val are led into the Golden Hall of Ariel. You don't think they'll notice if this golden statue went missing, do you? They have so many. Don't you dare. Just a joke, not like I would really steal a statue. Melt it down and then sell it to buy a triple-bladed. Hello, travellers. A bejeweled woman adored in gold approaches, smiling at you. A guard is beside her. Welcome to Orilla. Hello. You must be the ruler of Orilla, a jester, a courtesan. A courtesan, me? You flatterer. I'm no courtesan. I'm the ruler of Orilla. Oh, we're pleased to meet you. We're here to speak with you about joining our cause. You must know that King Luthien Navicus has taken the 5 kingdoms. Yes, of course, I'm current on all the latest gossip. I am Kenny Reyes of Stormholt, the rightful queen. The Kenny Reyes of Stormholt? I've heard about you. You survived Lufus' slaughter when he betrayed and murdered the royalty of the 5 kingdoms. You also escaped an assassination attempt at the Raichu ruins. Is it true you now have an army of mercenaries? It's true. Seems you're particularly a legend already. You at least seem to have a knack for surviving. I'm going to do more than that. I've been training. And now I'm raising an army to take back my kingdom from Lufus' son, Prince Marco. Oh, how thrilling. They must sing songs about you. Not yet, but we should get someone started on that. Annalise, everyone knows of Ariela's fabled wealth. It's only a matter of time before Marco finds the city and plunders it. Support our cause, help us now, and once we're beaten Marco, Ola will be under our protection. You have an interesting proposal, but Ariel has never backed an army. It doesn't make for good gossip, it's hardly intriguing, and wars get blood on everything. No, the nobles of Orla would positively revolt if I told them we're funding an army. Val whispers to you. Let me talk to this lady, I can convince her that armies make for good gossip. What this woman needs is to understand that war isn't just some inconvenience. Let me talk to her. So, woman to woman? Have you ever seen the sun rising over a battlefield before the first arrow even being shot? Or a ridden horse as fast as he can go in a pitch black night? Because you're part of a surprise attack. That sounds so exciting. And you think you know how to throw a party here? You should see an army of mercenaries after a battle. Well, maybe I was wrong. If the nobles could hear you talk, you just might capture their interest. Yes, defending Marco would be, defeating Marco would be an excellent story. And once I could see Ola being a part of it, but it's not entirely up to me. You got to understand, I'm no warrior's queen. I don't rule with swords and shields. I rule by keeping my nobles happy. That means getting their support for decisions like these. I know, stay for the celebration. Drink with us. Let Ola get the measure of you. Thank you, that's very kind of you. My attendants will provide you with proper attire or tie. It's catering, plates and cookery stuff. If you want to impress the Olans, you hardly do it just like that. Proper attire, or it's a gown or whatever. Cannot I wait? Gabriel pulls you aside. A rooster does all he can do not upset a henhouse. Speak plainly, Gabriel. We're guests, we should do as our host wishes, especially when we are in desperate need of her support. Very well, but no comments from you on how I look. I'll be as quiet as a temple mouse. You turn back to Elise. Lady Elise, I look forward to changing into proper attire. So, probably this one? Yeah. I think I have to. So it's either that one or that one. That's daft. After being dressed by Annalise's attendants, you arrive at the banquet hall. A feast of food, wine, and entertainment laid out before you. Not away from me as promised. Well, I didn't promise anything. You look stunning, my queen. At least most of the dirt is gone. Oh, thank you. Now let's get to this party. Attending a party in order to defeat Marco is ridiculous if you ask me. Luckily no one did. We need as many allies as we can find right now. This party will be an excellent opportunity for us. Gabriel's right. Opportunity, what about fun? Come on, everyone. Time to find out if those swans on the table are just for show. Your people move to the tables as you go to join them. You notice a man staring at you from across the room. A stranger. Ignoring him, you sit down. You are good with a sword, I'll give you that. But anyone who grew up in a fancy castle can learn to swing a steel. That said, I'll bet my armor all those uptight nobles never let their princess drink anything real. I've drunk plenty. Prove it, unless maybe you think you're better than me at this. Are you challenging me to a drinking contest? I wasn't being subtle. I'll even make it more interesting. If you outdrink me, which no one ever has, I'll make up a song in your honor. So I can't even accept the challenge. What's point in giving me these things? I'd rather keep my wits about me. Suit yourself, more for the rest of us. Annalise comes over. Can I get you anything else, sweetie? Just one drink, a cup of tea. Once a princess, always a princess, I suppose. Hold your tongue, I'll drink for the queen. Of course you will. As the queen's bodyguard, I believe that duty falls to me. Your people are very loyal to you. I like to think I earned that loyalty. Soon all of your people are trying to outdrink each other while you sip your tea. And they do know how to celebrate. It is a feast. You enjoy the next few hours with a clear head as you chat with your drunken soldiers. The man who was staring at you earlier steps out from the shadows. Lady Kenna, a pleasure. You've been watching me ever since I've got to this party. Not true, I've been watching you ever since you arrived in Ola. I could have you killed for that. Not true again. And why is that? Because I only allow things to happen that I want to happen. And I wouldn't allow someone to kill me since I'm rather fond of me. And you are? Radon, an associate of Lady Annalise. Well, Radon, the associate, are you saying that I saw you only because you allowed me to see you? Precisely. And why would you allow that? The same reason I allow anyone to see me, either because I'm about to do them harm, or because I find myself desperately attracted to them. Really, well, I suppose I'm unharmed, so you should be very concerned. We're about to be interrupted. But if you wish to continue our conversation more, immediately meet me in the gardens. He leaves just as Alice arrives. Slipping her arm through yours, she whispers to you. Now that the party is in full swing, I thought we might escape for a private celebration of our own. What do you say? Join me for tonight's real fun? I promise we won't talk about business, just us. Annalise winks at you and motions for you to follow her as she walks away. You look from Elise to where Radon is standing, just about to leave for the gardens. Further off, you see Gabriel. I could spend more time with Annalise or meet Radon in the gardens. Or go talk to Gabriel if I'm ready to call it a night. I think she's the chap with the ambush. I think he's a 50-50 chance, and he's the better chance. So I can't do any of them to anyone. So talk to Gabriel at the end of the night. You go to find Gabriel. Did you make a new friend? I'm not feeling up to socializing right now. Cheer up, my queen, this is a party after all. I've never been able to enjoy a party not until Stormhold is mine again. If it's any consolation, I believe we made a good impression. I've heard the Elonian nobles talking with Annalise. They seem to be in favour of supporting us. Let's always stay in their good graces. Wow, the chapter's not ended yet. As you and Rose are returning to the kitchen, you notice that many of the guards aren't at their posts. Something's going on, no guards. The halls do feel less intimidating than normal. Just then you catch a young messenger boy heading towards the throne room. Follow my lead, Rose. Of course. Peace, you there, boy. I'm not supposed to talk to anyone. I have to go straight to the throne room. This is a matter of life and death. Surely you can talk for that. I suppose so. What is it? When you enter the throne room, can you leave the door open behind you? Just a hair's width. It means a lot to us. Why? So you can spy? Spies are bad. I'm going to tell the guards right now. Impress him with magic. Listen, I'm not a spy. I'm a legendary hero, here to defeat the bad guys. Huh? Stand watch, Rose. I've got this. Be quick, Dom. You pull the boy into a small alcove. What are you doing? Don't hurt me. You don't have anything to fear from me. I'm a good guy, just like out of the old tales. Prove it. I can make fire do whatever I want. Concentrating, you make a ball of fire appear in your hand, the flames glowing an eerie blue. You can use magic. You are just like the one of the old legendary warriors. I'm a defender of justice, and if you want to be a good guy too, you'll help us. Yes, I want to be a good guy too. I'll help. You and Rose trail behind the boy as he steps into the throne room. The door left barely open. You sneak up to the door and peek in. That's a big peek. Here you are, sir. Bartle reads the message. Good news, our spy says everything's going according to plan. The girl is in the Gilded City now, just as Prince Marco predicted. What about her army? Army? Piff. She has only a few fighters with her. The rest are outside of Uila. And Queen Elise has kept Kenny and her people there, as ordered. She's proven rather useful. There'll be no escape for Kenny this time. Oh, how surprised she'll be when she discovers that Prince Marco is the one leading his soldiers to the ambusher. Oh no, Kenny. Chapter progress. You handed your weapons over to the Guardians of Aurora, showing trust in your new allies by leaving yourself vulnerable. You choose not to participate in the mercenaries' drinking game at the banquet. You chose not to meet with anyone at the banquet, because it's all diamonds. So troops 43 out of 45. And that gone down. Weapons 10 out of 20. Power 11 out of 12. Significant choices 25 out of 80. Armor score 130 out of 234. So restart Chapter 7, carry on. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, or comment down below if you want to. It's up to you after. Try and do the next chapter in this after. So in a bit.